Frumess talks about Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Let's all talk about Halloween, Silver Shamrock. All right, we are back. We're doing 31 days of Halloween, and we've only made it through 3 movies. Oh my Lord. Here we go. Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell from 1995. I watched this on Shudder and I gave it 3 stars. Say that title 10 times fast. Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell, aka known as the Japanese Evil Dead. What do I have to say about this crazy movie directed by a name that I cannot pronounce? Shinichi Fukazawa. Actually, that wasn't so bad. After a surprise phone call interrupts his daily workout, beefy bodybuilder Naoto agrees to meet his photojournalist ex-girlfriend to help her with research on haunted houses. Accompanied by a professional psychic, they visit an abandoned house once owned by Naoto's father. But inside the house, a dark secret lingers, and they find themselves trapped and tormented by a relentless ghost with a 30-year grudge. And really, it's nothing more than just a Japanese dude who just loves Evil Dead as much as the rest of us do, and was like, I'm going to go out and make a motherfucking Evil Dead film. But with like Japanese sensibilities and no budget. And it's freaking great. Just really, really, really fun. I feel like I watched this right after I watched the last film, The Tower. And I feel like, man, like, you know, it was the perfect thing to follow up The Tower with, because The Tower was so brutally depressing. And that's exactly what I said right here. I said, this was a great way to follow up one of the bleakest and most depressing films I've ever seen. I've heard of the Japanese Evil Dead for years. It was great to finally check it out. You can see all of the heart, love, and DIY filmmaking ingenuity that guided Sam Raimi and his crew with the Evil Dead in 1979 on full display with Bloody Muscle. All the action takes place in a single room, and somehow it all works. Much love and respect for this one. Yeah, I mean, the whole movie takes place in a single room. And it's just the effects are, you know, held together with like paper clips and scotch tape. And there's like a severed head that's balanced on top of like a severed hand. And, you know, people get possessed and then they get unpossessed. I mean, it's basically just Evil Dead, but it's just, you know, and it's got that feel to it, like that shot on video 1995 feel to it. That just, I don't know. It's really, really fun. It's a movie where you kind of, you know, especially perhaps if you're not like interested in reading subtitles, it's a movie that you just gonna sit with like a big slice of, you know, big pizza pie with your friends and laugh at the insanity that you are watching on screen. I will say probably its biggest selling feature is the poster. The poster is amazing, and it instantaneously sells you on it. If you go in thinking that the poster is going to look, that the movie is going to look exactly like the poster, you will be gravely mistaken. But do not let that stop you from enjoying all the insanity that ensues between, and you literally just have 3 actors in a room. You know, all the time, you know, today, micro budget filmmakers talking about like, how can I make a movie with 1 actor, 2 actors, 3 actors in a room? And here's an example of not only doing it, but doing it with, you know, no money and tons of special effects. I think it's also really smart that, you know, if you are going to make a movie that is literally an homage to a very iconic film and you're from another country, that why not call it AKA the Japanese Evil Dead? I mean, that just says it all, right? And this one definitely delivers on that promise. You do feel like you are watching the Japanese Evil Dead. Definitely check out Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell. It's on Shudder and a bunch of other places, and you're guaranteed to just have a really great time, especially if you like crazy Japanese films the way that I do. So there's that. love.